up to, my G's? Just in New Zealand today, doing Australia versus New Zealand nightclubs. We're gonna go check out Hamilton, we're gonna go check out Mount Maunganui, and we're gonna go check out Auckland. And we're gonna check out a festival called Deep Hard and Funky, so stay tuned. We're in Hamilton, say what's up, boys?
What's up, boys?
We're gonna go check out Outback in, go see what it's all about. Wait in line or? They got full cattle yards here to get everybody in. I rate that. Outback in with the cattle yards.
Yes, big.
Fucking hell.
And then we had like, so this is the VIP booth I made. So everyone was walking around here and then here's was in there.
Backstage at Outback, I'm actually here for a reason. We're launching my brand WP Shots in New Zealand, Hamilton, who I'm in now. So we flew in today. We're doing the WP Shot launch here. We're gonna hang around for like a week, meet a whole bunch of people, whatever, film the whole process. We're gonna check out a couple of clubs tonight, one called House, Coyote, and maybe some other spots. And then we're gonna head to Auckland next week to go check out some other clubs on Saturday. We'll check out what the scene in New Zealand's like, and then we're gonna compare it to Australia. This is the part where we're being unrelatable. We're gonna hang around the green room, have a couple of drinks, and wait for it to get busy, rather than hanging outside. Hopefully by like midnight, I reckon it'll be popping. Everyone on the ground, it's a place. Fuck, you know we're talking about UFC. So this joint's called House. And it's actually a fucking giant house. So mad. Let's go check it out. Wild. So fucking cool. It's like actually a house. And what blows my mind is outdoors, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and they're pumping the tunes. In Australia, that would be shut down straight away. Irish pub over there. O week at the moment. They have like a middle of the year O week, so everything's fucking pumping. Irish bar, social, Mad Hatters. The place is kicking off. Red Frogs over there. Red Frogs, we have it in Aussie too. So it's like when they do like schoolies or O weeks and shit like that, they have Red Frogs and they're basically here to like help drunk people, basically. It's like a church group, I'm pretty sure. That's a club called Bank, also pumping. Keystone, we had dinner out before. They had like a live band, that was busy. Coyote, which is like the R&B club. People literally nanging behind me, behind my shoulder. They're on the nangs. I've been here for like 2 days now. Oh, no wait, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days now. Today we're heading out to a place called Tauranga, or Mount Maunganui, to meet with arguably one of New Zealand's biggest festival promoters ever. I love the word arguably because you can argue it, but it doesn't really matter because I've said arguably. So I haven't 100% said he is, but he's definitely one of them. A guy called Mitch Lowe. So we're heading to his house, gonna smack out a potty and do a bit of, I guess, adventuring at the same time because I've never been to that sort of place or any of these places. So it'll be interesting to go look what it looks like. But I'm really, really keen to sit down with him and have a chat. So no doubt I'll put it up on this exact YouTube channel down the track, but you'll see like BTS before probably. We just finished up the podcast with Mitch in his joint in Tauranga, and now we're down in Mount Maunganui. We just had a little bit of a sit down with a guy here called Zach at Astrolab. So this joint here pumps apparently in summer. They do a whole bunch of like house acts and whatnot. It's an indoor-outdoor venue. I'll quickly show you around. Indoor-outdoor venue. Apparently the DJ sits over in the corner. It's cool looking. It's got that like New Zealand vibe. Big moose head. Queenstown vibes. Obviously they're out here at the moment, so there's a lot of people drinking and shit. And then they have like the DJ equipment over here. Apparently, when they have the big artists here, they have like all kinds of different artists, mostly locals, looking at doing international stuff. The DJs are set up here. And then that's the view out there, which would be sick. And he said that they do like on a Saturday, or even in winter, they're doing like 700 people. So that's a lot of covers. Covers means like door charge. So I want to come back here in summer and see what it looks like. But I've been driving around the last couple of days, like the robot car. It's fucking weird, and this dude just keeps yelling at me every time I don't do the right thing. The roads are weird, the cars are weird. But this is actual Mount Moganui. They call it the Mount. So apparently it's like 106,000 people live here during the year, or this area, and then it like goes nuts during summer. There's other clubs and stuff. They close at 2 AM, the dude said. So apparently there was like Tauranga or another little town or whatever that's now changed to also 2 AM. So now this place pumps just as much as everybody else. Cool little spot though. So this is not relevant at all to a club video, but we're at City Kickboxing. For anyone who's a UFC fan, they'll know that this is where all the biggest New Zealand and Australian fighters train out of. I had to come down and check it out and buy a t-shirt, so yeah. How cool is this back bit? It's like full, like old school gym.
World's best gym with the world's sports equipment. Like, so when you post TikTok,
It's like a old school holiday camp with young kids training here. It's iconic. Ed ZME, this is like, must be partnered with the New Zealand Herald, so we're gonna go in there and get this done. I always get nervous on radio, which is weird, because I don't really give a fuck on any other platform.
Brie, I brought someone in to meet you. This is Danny, say hi.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, Brie, how are you?
Good, thank you, mate.
He talks like you.
Yeah.
I know, and I mean, I recognise the accent, and I recognise his face.
You're trying to work it out, she's puzzled.
I feel like I've seen you recently.
Yeah, possibly.
The pie guy.
I'll live with that term. As a man who loves pies.
The man who's trying to figure out whether Kiwi pies or Aussie pies are better.
Yeah, I'm still on the hunt at the moment. I reckon the baseline of pies here is way better, but I'm yet to have the best pie I've ever had here. So I'm on the hunt.
Don't even start. Your text machine will explode with pie suggestions for you. I don't know if we can handle that today.
Mate, how do I get your job?
Yeah.
It's like a dream job.
He's not here to talk about pies.
You're not here to talk about pies.
I'm not here about pies.
He's
no.
here to talk about something else that you love.
Ooh.
Yes.
Danny's got a product,
Okay.
and it's something that...
Satisfy Pro. No? Okay.
Does he look like the face of Satisfyer Pro?
He could be. He could be the next big thing in porn.
What's he know about women's pleasure? I mean, I don't know.
Pies?
Yeah.
Cream pies.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it's not Satisfyer Pro Tooth.
Okay.
It's something you would have in bars. Something that you enjoy in
Wet
bars.
pussy shots.
Danny, you want to
No,
show what
stop
your new
it.
product is?
Yeah, I'll walk over. I'll take my headphones off.
Are these pre-made wet pussy shots? No way. Is that what it is? Holy hell! Are you joking? Are you joking me?
Ray, I went to Hamilton on the weekend. I met this man and I found you wet pussy in a bottle.
So the reason why I'm here is because we're launching it in New Zealand. So we've been doing that for 4 years now in Australia. And I got here and met Clint the same day I landed, and we were talking. He's like, "What do you do?" And I told him, he's like, Brie loves it, and she's from Australia. So.
I've been trying to get these started in New Zealand for the last 7 years.
Every bar we go into, Brie goes up to the bartender and says, "Hey, can I get 3 wet pussies, please?" And every bartender looks at her and goes, "Excuse me." She then proceeds to teach them how to make a wet pussy shot.
I do, yeah.
So I would call you somewhat of a wet pussy connoisseur.
I am.
I'll
I'm
tell
a
you
wet
little...
pussy entrepreneur.
Me too.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you a little story. So
I'm just an enthusiast.
So when we started that, I was actually a club owner, and
Yeah.
my 2 business partners were club owners. And when COVID hit, we had to pivot, and we were in Melbourne, so we couldn't run our clubs. We were shut for a whole year. So the number one thing we sell, you're an Aussie, you know this, is wet pussy
They're
shots.
so popular.
So we trademarked it worldwide, which no one had for 20 years. And then we pre-bottled it, pre-made it, made it 18%, so you didn't have to make it in bars anymore. And then we started to sell it to clubs, and then it blew up online. And now we sell hundreds of thousands of bottles through Australia. It's #1 shot in Australia currently.
I am in awe of you, sir. Absolute awe.
Do you know, can you tell us what the recipe is for a wet pussy shot?
From memory, it is, oh, here we go, vodka,
Yes.
cranberry,
Yes.
peach schnapps,
Yep.
lime.
Correct. You smacked it on the head.
Damn!
I'll be teaching the bartenders around New Zealand. I'm trying to get it happening.
Ambassador.
I know you've done your research, but Danny, are you willing to have your wet pussy reviewed
Why not?
by Brie Thomasell?
Brie knows that you're supposed to drink it cold, so it's not as good not cold, but here you go. Like, it'll be a little taste at home, like Vegemite or something like that.
It will, yeah, it's exactly
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Vegemite.
yeah.
It's like a
Just
tin
like
can of alcohol.
a wet pussy, just like Mama used to make. Okay?
The crazy thing is, Clint, that it's probably not unusual that your mum would make them for you.
No, it wouldn't. My mum definitely would.
Okay. When you're ready, we'd love it down the
Oh, it's
hatch.
got the smell.
We'd love a review.
Oh my god, it's so strong.
Tastes
No,
like
it's better. It's better than what I've had in bars.
So what's interesting, like Clint had said to me that you try to get people to make them and they're never right. So the thing is, the ones that you'd be used to in Australia were like when I was a club owner, we used to make them. They were watered down. So you're used, when they actually make the actual ingredients, you'd be like, oh, this is pungent.
It's too pure, the one that she's getting.
The ones we did, it was like a big barrel, and we would just put one bottle of vodka in, and it was just cranberry juice.
Yeah.
So this is like a more streamlined version.
Jeez, it's good.
Yes.
Oh, mate, you're onto something, obviously. Well already. I can't wait.
Yeah, so we're here now. We're trying to, like, I guess, teach the Kiwis about the Australian ways, and it's been a little bit challenging thus far. I'm not going to lie, but we'll get there.
It's a bit of a cultural divide, when you ask someone if they want some of your wet pussy.
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
I know. It's lacking context, but that's what we're here to do.
If you need an ambassador, I mean, I know someone.
You put your hand up?
I know a few things, yeah.
Danny, thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much
for having me. Pussy shot. Great to meet you.
But we're in Routora. We went to a couple of different bars and stuff for my WP shot stuff because that's why I'm actually here. And then we're just going to hit the skyline before we head to Tauranga. We're going to go back to Mount Maunganui and go check out some clubs out that way. We didn't do the luge because it was like a 40-minute wait, and we're like, fuck that, because school holidays here. So now we're checking out these Routora, whatever it's called. We're checking them out, these thermal pools that like steam from the ground. Brings off this like pungent smell. It smells like a big fart. These ones aren't pumping, but like that's like still cooking. It's like a gam spa. These are the Snoop Dogg ponds. Up in smoke, you know what I'm saying? So these are thermal pools, you can't go in them or they'll burn your skin off. It smells like, literally smells like someone's farted. Oh, yuck. And they're kind of, oh no, they're not like mud, they're clear. I guess nothing can live in there. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's like, I reckon that's like 50 degrees easy. So I just stuck my feet in the pond. But it says like, don't drink it, rah rah. I got told that if you put your head in there, it's got heaps of bad bacteria and can make you sick. But even then, even when you put your feet in it, it says if you get a headache, get a fever, get vomiting, whatever, go see a doctor. So they're actually dangerous. I don't know why my missus calls me a thermal pool, but these things are about as hot as I am, 100 degrees. Today, last day vibes. We are heading to Auckland from Hamilton. We're going to a festival called Deep Hard and Funky. It's been around for like 10, 15 years, run by a guy called Tim Finn. So we're going to go check that out. Got a couple of triple A's, baby. One of my mates, Torrin Foot's playing on it, and another Aussie guy called What's So Not, and a bunch of New Zealand legends. So we're going to go check what that's all about. It's a winter festival, indoor one. Then after that, we're going to head to Bar 101. And then we're going to head to another joint called Darby Street, which is the after party for the Deep Hard and Funky party. So we've got a couple of different clubs, and we're going to pop past K Road. I've got a wild story to tell. So I'm going to tell that story. It's going to be a two-part thing. It'll be a little bit cut into this, and then there'll be a whole own YouTube fucking video about it. Before that, though, we're going to go check out some pies. This is my most favourite thing about the music industry, is that I'm in another country. As soon as I land here, all week I've been travelling around, catching up with promoters, catching up with festival owners, catching up with other music guys, DJs and whatnot. And they just treat you like family. It doesn't matter where the fuck you go. If you work in the music industry, it's effectively, as soon as you walk in, you're automatically mates because you have the same woes. Doesn't matter if you're in Australia, New Zealand, America, England, wherever. And that to me is like, it's like a international connection. And I love it. Like, I've landed here, I've gone to all these clubs, all the owners have met me, or even not the promoters, or even not the DJs. They've taken care of me. They've taken me out for lunches and dinner. Massive shout out to Dan, manager Dan, because he has literally been my fucking confidant when I've been here the whole entire time. They've taken me into their houses, quite literally taken me into their houses. Invited me to the festivals, no questions asked, just because they know I'm a music guy and they're a music guy, so we're all on the same page. But that is something that's really, really special about this industry.
Oh yeah, so Danny, pretty hot. Let's go.
Oh yeah, backstage, baby, Deep Hard and Funky. Where them riders at? Warming up now, getting a little bit chunky. Big toes, dog. Bring it in, boys, bring it in. That boys, yeah, exactly. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, the boys, Melbourne Mafia. Bags, the chippy bags. Finding this very unusual. They're all alcohol, that's local support. You can see backstage, and they're not a drink. Well, that was Mel's. In the first fucking 20 minutes, I would have been complete done. Honestly, it's good to watch people worldwide enjoying MDMA. There's plenty of it in the ground. I'm gonna go check out Bar 101. I've been here before. It's like one of the busier clubs in Auckland. It's traditionally a uni night, from what I've been told. So we're gonna suss it out. It's Rio week, which is like our O week here. So apparently it's gonna be packed. It's pretty early right now. It's 10 o'clock, so a couple of hours, I reckon. Right, baby. This is Darby Street station, which is Auckland Street. This Street, it's at the main area. So they do all kinds of stuff tonight. There's an Aussie, Squatto Night, and Torrent Porter playing, and a bunch of other locals. So check it out before it opens. I'll show you an after video. It's a cool little basement club. You go down like one stairs, this is the back area, VIP. As promised. So the guy just told me that on a Wednesday they did 800. Last night they did 1300, and they're expecting to do close to 2000 tonight. So I think it's easy to say that Auckland is alive and well. You can see the line behind me, it's fucking wild. Not even it goes all the way up there. It's easy. What do you reckon, like 150 meters? More.
Oh, yeah.
That's it up there, the back end there, where the night tick is. That's the end of that line. That's insane. This one's picking up too. It's Kong, he goes near the viaduct. It's called Kong. It's like an R&B club. We have to drop some WP shots off here. 4 stories right now.
But don't be acting like I need to do anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. I heard you got a new man, I see you taking a pic.
Sampling the product.
Want to get some food or not?
Yeah, I could eat. So I was just talking to a couple of guys in New Zealand, and basically there's this thing called trespassing that clubs will give out to like undesirables. So they might want to do it themselves, or they might be asked by police to give out a trespass pass. And traditionally it's like the gangs, and here they have like street gangs, like fucking Mongrel Mob, King Cobras, there's a whole bunch of different ones. What's the other one? Black Power is another name. So they have all these different guys, and effectively what the police will do is ask the club owners to give them a trespass when they come. So when they give them a trespass, it's like a 2-year ban. And that means that if they walk into that club or they come into that club, they get arrested and they can get locked up and go straight to jail, which is a pretty fucking wild and active way of doing it. We don't do that in Australia. And another thing too, I'll post up a photo as I say it, but this thing called a foul mask, which is like hectic. That's the only way to explain it. But you can't go into a venue if you have a foul mask, so it's like a rule. So traditionally, the guys who have them will put on makeup so they can get in, or go out. But if you rock up with one, you basically, you're not supposed to come in. So the foul mask is going to be one of the most scariest gang things I've ever seen in my life. All right, it's my last day here. I'm just wrapping up, literally editing the video. It's a little bit of the Matrix right now. What's my take on Australia versus New Zealand clubs? Basically, I'm not going to do that. It was just a title to get you hooked in. I'm not going to verse scenes because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to do that, because at the end of the day, it's all music community, so it's all love. But it was, I don't know how to explain the differences, but the differences are they probably have less rules. It's probably less regulated than where we are. And I would say from what I saw, but in saying that, I'm here during a period called Rio Week, which is like a O week extension, as they do in the middle of the year. It's been busy. Like everywhere has been very, very busy, where at the moment we've seen like a pretty rapid decline in nightlife in Australia. So it's a hard one because I'm only here for like 10 days. But I would say it's very, very healthy at the moment. There's probably not as many clubs as there was when I came back here, because I came here years and years ago. I went to a club called Code, which then turned into Impala and a bunch of other ones. I would say they're probably busier, but there probably is less clubs as an assumption. But overall, good experience. Everyone was really, really friendly, and I didn't really see as much drama as I was expecting. And a massive shout out to all the DJs, clubs, promoters, everyone in the industry that sort of hosted me and let me come in with a welcome arm. So I went to a whole bunch of different clubs, went inside, outside, went to Deep Hard and Funky, which is a festival run by a guy called Tim Finn. And again, obviously got looked after. So I really, really appreciate that, because as I said earlier in the video, it's something that's relatively unique, I believe, where you kind of go somewhere and automatically you get given, the red carpet gets rolled out for you. So big love to everybody in New Zealand that I come across paths with for all the support and the love. I know I promised K-Road earlier in this video, but that's going to be in next week's video. So you're going to have to wait. I'm going to tell the craziest story you've ever heard, and you're going to see all the K-Road stuff, all that action. So make sure you like, follow, and subscribe so you don't miss it. Also, too, guys, wpshots.com.au, go check it out. If you're from New Zealand, go purchase it. If you see it in a store, go hit it up. If you see it in a venue, make sure you try it. The crazy story how I accidentally started a gang brawl in New Zealand that the police shut down the street for.